close, and then we'll say goodbye.
My YouTube account is 10 years old today. I haven't even been keeping track of when my YouTube birthday is. I was just browsing my channel a couple of weeks ago, and I noticed it said that the account was created on the 15th of August 2007. And I was like, oh shit, in a few weeks that'll be my 10-year anniversary. So, I've only been uploading videos, well, I started uploading videos in 2009, but it was really just a place for me to put videos that I didn't want taking up space on my phone. So I would just put them up there. I didn't actually start getting serious with YouTube until 2013 when I bought my capture card. And I bought Sony Vegas, and then I bought Photoshop, which I then threw away. And then when I got my new laptop, I was like, oh, time to install Photoshop. Oh, I threw it away. So now I've been using GIMP since like 2014. I learned a lesson that day, don't throw away discs. Anyway, I'm not going to do a whole video about, my experience on YouTube and all that business. I'm just going to look at my top 10 videos, which reminds me, I should probably pull them up so I can actually see which ones they are. Yes, indeed. Okay. My top 10 most viewed videos, because that sounds apt. No? Alright, let's do this. Number 10. When you go 2 weeks without sleep in Final Fantasy 15. Now this somehow got a spike recently. When I wrote the list of my top 10 videos, Doom plus beer equals good times, a 5 hours and 50 minutes long live stream of me playing Doom, was number 10. And I'm looking at it now, in the order of videos, it's still number 10. But when you go 2 weeks without sleep in Final Fantasy 15, has more views. So that is now number 10. I'm not going to talk about that Doom one anymore. So like I say, I recorded this video and uploaded it 8 months ago. And then all of a sudden recently, it's been getting a spike. I don't know. Maybe some new DLC for the game has come out. Maybe episode Prompto or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I got my Platinum Trophy on that game and I'm not going for the DLCs. But this video, at the time, I thought it was a long time to go without resting and leveling up. Because in that game, when you win a fight or do a quest or whatever, you get experience. And then that experience will be added to a total. And then when you rest at a hotel or a campsite or something, then it will apply the experience to your characters. Kind of like Oblivion. You don't actually level up unless you rest. And I went 2 in-game weeks, which at the time I thought was a long time to go without resting, but by the end of the game I destroyed that. I went so long without resting, and then I had 3 million experience to apply, and it started applying it, and then it got to 2 million left, and then I hit max level, so that 2 million experience was just gone. So yeah, this video is just me going, hey, look, I'm going to level up a lot. Because it was cool at the time, I guess. So that's what that video is all about. Number 9, Halo Elite Sings, episode 23, Time of Dying. Now, back before I was partnered with, what are they called? MakerGen. Yeah, back before I was partnered with MakerGen, I used to do a series called Halo Elite Sings, where I would take a Halo Elite. No, I wouldn't. I would take a song, and I would edit it in Audacity to make it sound like an Elite is singing it. And it's incredibly simple. I lowered the pitch. I think that's all I did. And it was quite popular, as you'll see, because two of my top 10 most viewed videos are Halo Elite Sings videos, and it is by far the most requested series to come back. That's not saying it's been requested a lot, because not many of my videos get requested. I had a lot of people saying, oh, can you do this song next? And oh, can you do this song next? And I always had to come back to them and say, no, I can't. I had to stop the series because I got partnered with a network and, you know, copyright infringement and all that business, so I could get my videos monetized. But I'm no longer partnered with them, so who knows? There may be a return to Halo Elite Sings. Who knows? And that one is a song called Time of Dying. I don't recall it off the top of my head, but it seems to be quite popular. Number 8, Skyrim Roleplay Adventure Episode 1, Disaster at Helgen. This is one of my most favourite series that I did. You know, Chortle Combat is up there, FOB Adventures I like doing, but Skyrim Roleplay Adventure was great because I wasn't... I just wanted to do a Let's Play. This was when I first started back in 2013. I think that was when this happened, when I started doing this series. And I started doing my first, like, proper long Let's Play. And I didn't want to just do a Let's Play where I was talking to the audience. I wanted to do a Let's Play, but I would be playing my character. I'd be role-playing him. So I would, if I ever spoke, I would be speaking to characters in the game. I would never speak to the audience. Just for something different, because, you know, there's so many Skyrim Let's Plays. It's ridiculous. So I did that. I think it went on for, like, 25, 30 episodes, and then it got... The views were dwindling a lot, and then I just didn't continue it. I think I stopped in the Soul Cairn. I believe I've still got that character saved, actually. So yeah, there's that video. Number 7, Halo Elite Sings, Episode 20, Monster. Now, I didn't know this song Monster either, but the whole deal with Halo Elite Sings, and probably the reason why it was quite popular, was in every episode, I would have a message at the top of the screen that says, who do you want the Elite to sing? What song do you want the Elite to sing next? Leave it in the comments. And then there would be loads of comments. People would say, oh, this song by this person, this song by this person. And then in the following episode, I would pick one. I would make the video. And then in that video, I would say, this song was suggested by this person. You know, so they get a bit of a shout out. And it seemed to be quite popular. So that was another entry from Halo Elite Sings. And like I say, I might bring the series back. Number 6, 10 reasons why Oblivion is better than Skyrim. I was quite pleased with this video as well. I'm glad this is in the top list because quite a few of the videos in this top list really didn't take long to make at all. A lot of them were like Halo Elite Sings, all I had to do was get a picture of an Elite, get a song, edit the audio of the song, render that's like 3 minutes long. Nice and quick. As opposed to something like 10 reasons why Oblivion is better than Skyrim, where I had to write out a list of bullet points, and then a script to go around it, and then a shot list that would detail all the clips that I'm going to need. And it was a long process. And I did two. I did 10 reasons why Oblivion is better than Skyrim, and 10 reasons why Skyrim is better than Oblivion. And I did those because I saw a video from someone called Metagoblin, and he said 10 reasons... I think it was 10 reasons why Oblivion is better than Skyrim, or something like that. And there were so many people in the comments, you know, fanboys giving it the flame war, saying, oh, Skyrim's the best, Oblivion's shit, and oh, Oblivion's good, Skyrim's dumbing down the series, and all this bullshit. And I hate the idea that because you're a fan of something, you have to automatically hate the rival of that. I don't understand. That's probably why I don't like sports. I'm not like... So you like Manchester United, and that means you hate Liverpool for some reason? What did they... It just doesn't... It's possible to like more than one thing, is my point. So I made those videos to say, yeah, sure, 10 reasons why Skyrim is better than Oblivion, and people might go there and say, Oblivion's much better, and they'll go in there with their little comments, but then they'll see that it links to another video where I give the alternative perspective. I say, well, you know, Skyrim is better than Oblivion, in my opinion, in these 10 regards, but here's 10 reasons why I think Oblivion's better, because they both have pros and cons. It's like Xbox and PlayStation. People are like, every time a new console comes out, there's console wars, and everyone's like, oh, the Xbox is rubbish, and it's like, no, they are about the same. It all boils down to what you look for in a console, what games you want for it, what what features it has. So, you know, you might love PlayStation. That doesn't mean you have to hate Xbox. That's just stupid. And that's what these videos were trying to do, trying to raise that idea. And I'm glad that this one got 5,394 views. It's a little bit strange that the sister video, I think, has under 1,000 views, but this one has over 5,000. I'm guessing this one got put into the recommendations list. Anyway, that's number 6. Number 5, Neo saves Trinity versus Feint, Linkin Park. Chester, rest in peace. I wanted to make this video years and years before I even started messing around with video editing, because I saw the Matrix films, and I loved them, and I loved Feint by Linkin Park. It was, at the time, my favourite Linkin Park song. And in my head, when I was getting the bus to work, I'd be listening to that song, and whenever I heard it, I didn't envision the awful video they actually put with it. I envisioned it being set to the scene in The Matrix when Neo saves Trinity. I just sort of envisioned it. And then one day I started making videos. I think I actually did that with Windows Movie Maker. That's how old that video is. 6 years ago, that video. So I didn't even have Sony Vegas or anything. Windows Movie Maker, I didn't try too hard to like sync it up with the music. It just sort of kind of happened. But yeah, I finally made it, and I'm glad it got a lot of views. There were some people saying, "Oh yeah, I really appreciate, like, it's cool the way you got it to sync up with the music," and I'm just like, "Thanks, but it kind of happened on its own." So there's that video. Number 4, first Mirelurk Queen encounter, Fallout 4 gameplay. I've just realised I probably should have been giving you the views of the videos as I've been going through. I will go through them when I get to the end. So first Mirelurk Queen encounter, pretty self-explanatory. I was playing Fallout 4 for the first time, and I got to the castle, and I think I'd seen a video of someone at the castle, and I saw a clip of the Mirelurk Queen, so I knew it was coming. So I was there just killing all the little Mirelurks, and then this big queen happened, and then you can watch the video, this epic fight happened where I spend half of it hiding, and I reload the minigun with 1 bullet for some reason, because I was just panicking because this thing was killing me, and then I try to hit all these little these tiny little mud crab Mirelurk things, and I couldn't hit him from point blank range. Anyway, funny stuff. So I just uploaded that quick 5-minute clip, 7,794 views, which makes me sick, really, considering how little effort I put into that video and how much effort I put into other videos, but there's that video. Number 3, why is the PS4 power light white? Now, talking about videos I didn't put much effort into, this is 2 minutes of me just talking about why the PS4 light button is white. And I think some people read the title and they thought watching the video was going to give them the answer. I thought I was asking the question and then answering it, and then they would find out what it was. But that's not the case. The case is, I'm just asking why it was white. I mean, if you watch the video, everything... You're right, George. Everything to do with Sony these days is blue. You look at all the boxes, blue. All the promotional art is blue. Even when you turn the PS4 on, a really cool blue light comes on, and it just goes to a shit sort of dull off-white thing. And I just didn't get it, so I uploaded a video about that. And apparently 18,800 people were like, yeah, I want to find out why. And they clicked it, and then they probably went, didn't find out. Disappointed. So there's that. Number 2, the reason Bungie nerfed the Pocket Infinity. Now this one actually does have a story tied to it. So, I used to play Destiny a lot, and my favourite weapons were the fusion rifles, and they released one called the Pocket Infinity, which was awesome. So with a fusion rifle, you normally have to hold the trigger, and it will charge up and then unleash a burst. So it would go like that. With the Pocket Infinity, you didn't have to do that for each shot. You could just charge up once and then unleash all 8 shots. I think I had 5 shots, but you could extend the clip to 8 shots. So you could just pull the trigger and it would go, and then it would go. And it would destroy people. And I got that gun, and then I think the very next day Bungie nerfed it. They nerfed it into the fucking ground. They took away the ability to have it to give it 8 shots. They took away the ability to give it 5. The most it could hold was 3. And the reason why they did that is the reason I made the video, because you can see me going around in the video fucking destroying people. And yep, they are not, or they were at the time, not the highest level players, but I wasn't exactly the greatest player. But you watch that video and I was just cleaning house, and it was because of that gun. And then the next day they nerfed it, and I was like, yeah, I know why they nerfed it, because look. And then I show that video. Now, it's a shame they nerfed it, because I don't know why Bungie did this. They were like, if we're going to nerf a gun, we're going to nerf it across the board. So if it's a problem in PvP, which that was, they nerfed it. The problem is, that means they nerfed it in PvE, which is what I spent most of my time doing. It's what most people spend most of their time doing. Playing with friends, fighting computer-controlled enemies. That's what most people did. And that gun became fucking useless, because the one thing that made it an exotic weapon, the fact that you could pull the trigger and just unload 8 shots at someone, that was removed. So now it just became essentially a regular fusion rifle, and it killed the gun. The reason why I said there's a story behind this video is because this is the first video where I've actually had someone, I straight up had a false claim put against it. And I was like, okay, let's have a look at this shit. Sorry, I'm looking at George. He's like, it looks like he wants to go out, but he's being a shit. Yeah, you know what you're being. So, yeah, I uploaded the video, and I had Live and Learn from Sonic, which was the theme tune from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because that song is awesome, despite what some people in the comments might have said. They're wrong. So I had that, and some people said it was awesome too. So I had that tune in there, and it was awesome. And then I got a flag, a copyright, not a strike. I hate it when people say I got a copyright strike. No, you didn't. You got a copyright. I can't remember the word now. You got a copyright notice, something like that. Because if you get a copyright strike, that's bad. 3 of those, and your channel is erased. That's how bad copyright strikes are. Usually when people say copyright strikes, they mean a copyright flag or an infringement notice. Anyway, so I got one of those, and it was some Spanish guy, and I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, I know you didn't write this song, because Live and Learn are the band that made it. I know the name of the band, and you ain't Live and Learn.
I know the name of the band.
So I did a bit of research, and it turns out he did a cover of Live and Learn. I don't know if he's the original, if he's the official Crush 40 cover artist or something. I don't know. I appealed against it, because I was like, look, this guy doesn't own the rights to this song, because these people do. So I tweeted at Crush 40, and I sent them like some information. I said, oh, by the way, this guy here has just put in a claim on this song that I used in my video, which I know is yours. If you want me to remove it, let me know, and I will. Got no qualms with that. But I just want you to know that this guy is saying it's his. They tweeted back and they said, oh, thanks for letting us know. We need to let Sega's legal team know about this. And I was like, okay, cool. And then about a week later, the claim was dropped. Trouble is, the video had made a fuck ton of views. By far the most I had ever seen of any of my videos. Because you have to bear in mind, right now, the third most viewed video... Look, it's George. Right now, the third most viewed video... Oh, you're coming across, are you? No, normally he wants to come across like a twat. So... right now, my third most viewed video has 18,800 views. Back then, I think my second most... Back before Pocket Infinity, my most viewed video, I think, had like 7,000 views. And then Pocket Infinity comes along, and I see the views going over 20,000, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, all of a sudden, I get this fake copyright notice business, which, for all I know, could have been a bot. It could have been an automated system that heard that song and went, oh, that's this guy. So I'm not saying it's his fault. Maybe it was automated. I don't know. So yeah, that video went on to get 43,500 views, which is by far the most views. The only trouble is, I had to remove the audio for some reason. It's all fuzzy now, but I had to remove the audio, which pretty much killed the video. The video's still a good watch, I reckon, because it's only 5 minutes long, and it's just me kicking fucking ass in Destiny, and it was awesome. Number 1, Mass Effect Andromeda's awful animations. Now, this is a recent one, and oh, look at that. It got pretty much double the views of the Pocket Infinity video. That's how much of an insane runaway success this video was. It doubled an already outrageous number of views for me. Like, I know 85,000 for a lot of people is not much, but for me, if I get over 200 on a video, I'm happy, because the average is about 30. But 85,000, right? Because I saw this game was coming out, and I had no intentions of buying it, because I'd played Mass Effect 2, and it was good, but that's my interest in the series, really. But I knew a lot of people were really looking forward to it, and I kept seeing all these clips, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this game looks awful. So I took these clips, and I did my own commentary over them, and quite a few people liked it, I guess. And that's pretty much the story of that video. I saw some clips of things that are ridiculous, and I pointed at how ridiculous they are. 85,000 views. So that took very little work. So yeah, that's it. That's my top 10 videos. This has been going for 20 minutes now. I'm just going to give you the views now, and then that'll be that. So, so number 10, 37. No, that's already wrong. Number 10, 3,678. Number 9, 3,894. Number 8, 4,915. Number 7, 5,139. Number 6, 5,394. Number 5, 7... I was like, what comes after 4? I haven't even got to 4 yet. Number 5, 7,776 views. Number 4, 7,794. It's hard to count down while also reading these numbers that are getting higher. Okay, just get off my back. Number 3, 18,813. Number 2, 43,599. And number 1, 85,310 views. That is crazy. That one video, Mass Effect Andromeda's Awful Animations, that one video has probably a quarter of my total views on my channel. On my 880-something videos, one of them has quarter of the views that they all have. That's madness. So yeah, there we go. My account has been around for 10 years. My channel, I guess my channel was invented, or created rather, when my account was created, but I didn't start uploading until 2009, so I don't think I'm going to do a 10-year video anniversary, but yeah, definitely a 10-year channel anniversary. If you've been around for a while, let me know. Let me know what your favorite video of mine is. Let me know if there's any videos that you're surprised to see here or not surprised. Let me know if you don't care. Let me know. I don't care anymore. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching all my videos. Or the ones you do watch, at least. And thanks for being a fan of the crap that I make.